Hello subscribers, welcome to a live stream of AD&D's Champions of Krynn Remastered. We are at the end of the game. This is probably the grand finale or the grand death. Let's see, yeah, we have two characters dead. I think I have maybe another wish or reincarnation. Let's find out. Might be on Mystic. Hey there, Jimmy and Bo. Welcome to the stream. How are you guys doing? Okay, here's a reincarnation. Try it again. I know it's hard to understand. There you go. Duncan's reincarnated. He survived. He's a halfling now. Okay. Amatic successfully reincarnated as a human. All right. Well, we've got him back. Now we just have to... I'm going to drop some of this stuff. Get rid of some of the weight. Okay, who did I give the girdle to? Let's see. 1920. Mr. Spock. Give him some of the weight here. Still overloaded. There we go. Okay. Now, let's re-equip. All right. And Duncan's overloaded too. He had a girdle. Gave it to Mystic. Let's give it back. Oh, he's overloaded. Okay. Give all this to Mystic. Still overloaded? Really? There we go. Movement of 9. Now Mystic's overloaded. Let's drop some of this heavier armor. I can't use it anyway. It's just going to be worth money and experience if we survive, which is a big, big, big if. There we go. Okay, let's make sure everyone's got some decent movement here. Hey, Duncan, welcome in. How are you doing? Jimmy says the final battle is with our inventory. Yeah, exactly. Okay, here we go. As you enter, the ogres form up on your flanks. Okay. And it's a darn Aurak. Nice. Let's see if we can backstab him. No. Ouch. Mr. Spock's blinded. Okay, Tim. Hey, Ageless, welcome in. How are you doing? He says, wait, this isn't wizardry, is it? Heck no, it's a wizardry scam. It is. 5 items destroyed. Flammable. We got to get away from that Aurak. Look at that pathing. Says Tam, the Ogre Magi. Hey, Car, welcome in. How are you doing? Yes, all Thieves. This is an Iron Man run. I've already beaten 3 of the games. Yeah. This is the 4th. If we can succeed on this, which is doubtful, but if we could, we'll go to Secret of Silver Blades. Our person's not going to work on those. $64 damage backstab. We're blinded. Mr. Spock missed. Okay, we need to stay away from the Aurak. He's going to explode. Stay back. Stay back. Okay, we survived it. Is this a Dragonlance game? Yes. Champions of Krynn is the first in the Dragonlance dimension. Universe, I guess. The main force of the ogre sets up here to hold the gate if you come along as guides. Ooh, nice. We got some guides. Yes, allow him to flee. Thank you. Okay, these aren't going to flee, and we have no ogres with us. Not good. Ouch. Goes down and is dying. Okay, I think I'm gonna bandage. Hey, Mr. Spock, welcome in. How are you doing? Time to win? I'm gonna try. It's very doubtful. The Aurak exploding made you remember about the Dragonkin? Yeah, Auraks are brutal. Especially how I implemented them the way they were supposed to be. SSI did most of their things right, but there was a few things they left off. Okay, we're just going to stay back here and hopefully kill him with ranged. Okay, now we just get away from him. Ah! Leave Mr. Spock alone. Oh. At least no items were destroyed there. He lost some money, but that's it. Okay, how are we going to get you back? I think I have a few healing potions. Mr. Spock says, LOL, gotta think positive. That's right. I'm a realist. I know my chances are low, but I am going to try my best. Let's see here. Why do you not have that equipped? I know I have some healing potions. Here's one. Hey, Zombo, welcome in. How are you doing? Gives him a tiny bit more armor class there. Multiple streams in a day. Let's go. Best way to raise my stake. Oh, streak. Red stake. Mr. Spock says, when the chips are down, fireballs all around. All right. So I need to get into one of these rooms. I think this room down here. Ornate key. There we go. Okay. Alchemical lab. I thought that was... Maybe it's this room. Yeah, use the key. Recipe, salve. Okay, so now we got to come over here to scavenger hunt. After a short time, the salve is created and applied. Okay. Gosh, can I rest here? Probably not. I seriously doubt it. We're so injured, though. Oh, I don't want to risk it. Let me see if I have any other healing potions. Don't think I do. I have some potions I haven't identified. And are we blind still? No, okay. Zombo says, I want to raise some steak too. It's almost dinner time. No healing potions there. No, doesn't look like we have any. All right. Some ogres move ahead to the west. Suddenly, a shadow seems to form over them. Bolts of energy strike the ogres, turning them to ash. Gravnak comes up looking grave. Journal entry 79. create a deadly guardian of their castle. Yeah, it's okay. We already got the salve to apply. The salve protected us. Okay, here we go. There's a fight in here, I know, and this is going to be really rough. Allow them to flee. Yes. Maybe this is the hard fight. Oh, yeah, here we go. Mertani's Dragon Master stands here. His young pupils at his side. He speaks, I guard the entrance to my master's lair. You will go no further. If we survive this, it'll be a miracle. So far, they didn't breathe. We lucked out there. Oh, it said stary instead of story. I'll make a note of that. Stary. It's the stary. That's what I get. Copy and pasting from the internet. There's so many typos. Okay, I think we're okay. Before they could breathe, we did massive damage to them. Thank God for these wands. We just have to take care of the Dragon Master. We should be able to backstab him, no problem. Down he goes. Plate mail, shield, longsword. Okay, something there's magical. Longsword +2. They go up 5. 4. It's just a +1? Really? Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, you do have a longsword specialty. Okay, well, whatever. Plate mail and shield. You find a passage, do you take it? Oh, I need to rest. Can I rest? Oh, yes. Okay. I think I can rest. He's going to bug us while we do this. But I think we can do it. This is going to take a while. Hey, Hametic, welcome in. How are you doing? Doing well. We got 2 more fights. 2 very difficult fights. Glad that DFortae as pro stepped in on the one we will not name timetable today. Is he... I know what you're talking about. Kiffer. Is he streaming? Or did he cancel? He was supposed to stream. You enjoying your coffee? Day off, he stole our money and celebrating somewhere. That's funny. Well, good. I'm glad you could be here then. This is the grand finale. Well, it's the finale or the wipe. The Champions of Kryn. I can't technically call it the grand finale because that would be if we can complete secret. And I'm wrapping up Death Knights of Cran. I keep running into more problems where SSI changed a bunch of things. So that's slow going, but I've 95% of it's done. But SSI, they just love to screw around with things that they shouldn't mess around with. Sounds like a very Jimmy Colorado thing to do, Mr. Spock says. Take the day off, take the money. Jimmy says not guilty. At least I can get full hit points here. Duncan says, you rested too long and the good armies have been destroyed. The monsters rejoice. The funniest part is that you can rest on the back of the dragons for months while they're flying. That's just so dumb. Tom says, nah, think positive, Duncan. You do not see the mention of Iron Man. No, this is Iron Man. It's in the title. AD&D, DFortae Remaster, Iron Man / Thieves. No, I've Iron Manned all of these the whole way. No safes coming here. Tom needs glasses. No, my brain does that too. Sometimes it'll just replace something or think it read something else, like when I just read steak instead of streak. We're almost there. Come on, we got to get Mr. Spock full hit points here. We need it for this battle coming up. This is going to be ridiculous. Mr. Spock says, puts on reading glasses, AD&D, DFortae Remasters, Iron Man Thieves. All 5 games, part 20. That's right. Okay, we got all of our hit points back. Oh boy. Now, I've already used up all my buffs. However, I definitely want to unequip all my weapons here so that I have maximum speed factor. So that we can try to go first. Wands don't count. Alrighty, here we go. Murtani is here talking with his lieutenants. He turns to you and snarls. You have reached the heart of my domain. Very good. I was hoping to thank you for luring the good army here for me. Points behind him, pinned to the wall, is Maya in human form. She only has enough strength to lift her head and look hopefully at you. Time continues. She flew in after me, foolish creature. Now she can watch as her last hope dies with you. I am done fencing with you through my minions. Now you face the master. Prepare for your doom. He attacks. Okay. So there he is, 55 hit points, -3 armor class. He's enlarged. We've got the infamous Bozax, which we need to hit ASAP with a wand. Okay. Let's hope we get through their magic resistance. Good. Good. Okay. The biggest deal right now is to make sure they cannot cast Thinking Cloud on us. Okay, good. He shot energy at us. That's a good one. I'm glad he didn't do the the noxious cloud. That one's much worse. All right, where are we going to do this? Here. The Bozaks are bozos. Take out these clowns, Mr. Spock says. Hey, Sundog, welcome in. How are you doing? Them's fighting words? Okay. Bertani's got 29 hit points left. After this fight, we still have to kill some dragons. You do have a wand. Okay, Tim. Use your wand. Okay. Bertani starts to immolate. He's in phase 2. Oh, Breeze Noxious Cloud. Duncan's blinded. Gotta take out this Bozak before he... This stinking cloud. Alright, this should be it. Then we just have to get away from him. As he turns into a whizzing ball of lightning. Okay, which way is he facing? South? Then we're going to go up here. So he doesn't get an attack. Duncan is blinded. Well, we can't see a darn thing. There's Mr. Spock. Let's go up here. I think, yeah, there we go. Who's he gonna chase? Ah! Leave us alone. Ah! Quit going after Duncan. Southeast. There we go. Okay. Bertani's destroyed. A ring. Put it on. Probably ring of protection +3 because I see a +3 there. Or -3 on the... Versus fire, +3 to hit. +3 damage. That must be from the, yeah, that's the frost brand. I think it's a +3 ring of protection. Let me see here. -4. Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. Tiny whispers with his last breath, the messengers will still fly. I have lost, but so has your army. Taz yells, I hear dragon wings in the next room. We must hurry to stop them. He reaches into a bag, pulls out some potions. These look like they might fall off a shelf, so I took them for safekeeping. He hands them out and you drink them. You feel healed. Now it's after the messengers. Oh, I really wanted to use my scroll of protection from Dragon Breath. Okay, that one didn't breathe. Oh, this one breathes. Oh, ouch. 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 Okay. Oh boy, what do we do here? Mass suggestion. He was about to say Jimmy is blinded, chat. No blind Jimmy Hoopak to push around in this run. Yeah, he kept coming after Duncan for some reason. Bring back gnome Jimmy Peltzer. Bigby's Crushing Hand. I'd really love to get this on one of these. However, it's a level 9 spell. There's a good chance Tim would fail it. And that would really suck. There's Fireball, Sleep and Fear. He does have the Dragon Slayer sword. So I think I'm going to hit with that. Oh no, it's only black and blue dragons. Never mind. We have Maze. If we get Maze one of these out, that would be a big deal. I think I'm going to try that. I hope you don't fail this, Tim. I hope you don't fail this, Tim. Okay. One of the dragons is out now. We don't really have many scrolls on him. Cone of Cold. That would work fairly well. It's a risk, though. I think I'm just going to use the Wand of Ice Storm. And make sure I'm within range here. I need to spread out. Okay, Mr. Spock, what about you? You do have limited wish. We've got several of those. Incendiary Cloud and Repulsion. Okay. Gosh, do I just do damage or do I do limited wish here? I'm going to do limited wish. Summon, Smoke Cloud, Steam Cloud, Stinking Cloud, Cloud Kill, Wall of Ice, Wall of Fire, Dimension Door, Death Spell. We're going to summon. Okay. Instant summons not going to help us. Knock sure isn't going to help us. Alter reality. No, it's not going to work because we don't have phantasmal force. What's on this one? Worst case, another maze. Oh, he failed to understand. Failed to understand. Fear. He does have a ring of fire resistance here. I think I might try mass suggestion. I need to get closer though. He failed. Ah. Okay. That's okay. Mr. Spock's fire resistance is helping. Okay, the OTO distracted that one. That's perfect. Good, good, good. Oh, that one just teleported back in from the maze. Wow. He wasn't there very long. He's smart. Mr. Spock says, we're good. I'm saying it. Can they backfire on a fail? No, they can't backfire, but they can fizzle it. There's two problems. You can fizzle it where it just doesn't work at all and you lose the spell from the scroll, or you can fail to understand, which just means you lose your turn and the spell is not wasted. Okay, let's move you over here a little bit. So they still have 25, so they can still do some decent damage with their breath. I keep hitting them. Okay. Go Otioke. Yes, they breathed fire on the Otioke. And now we got a 77 hit point one to get through. Mr. Spock says, my wish is limited to only things in the series catalog. Choose wisely. That's funny. That's going to leave a mark. Duncan says, if only you have not only rings of fire resistance, but also dragonhide boots. Yeah. Yeah, that would have helped. Okay, I think I'm gonna. What's his armor class? I think I'm gonna use a weapon here. $11 damage. I want a bandage here, but we need to kill him first, if possible. He has resist cold. That's not gonna help us. $58 hit points left. Okay. Bandage. Okay, not bad. Breeze fire. Okay, he hit Hom. Good. I think we're okay. Ouch. Got it. Large exotic carpet, royal brocade tablecloth, and one chain. A chain? Really? I wonder what that's supposed to be. Victory, you have saved the good armies. Congratulations, the party gains experience. Solamnic knights arrive on Dragonback. They land and bow before you. You have prevented the destruction of our armies. Your valiant fighting and great wisdom are inspirations to us all. With the threat of evil abated in these lands, you pass your responsibilities on to others. You may take a well-deserved rest. You have given us the tools needed to fight elsewhere. Do you give the major items to the knights to aid them in their future fights? We're evil. We're evil party. We're not going to do that. I did it, Mr. Spock. Thanks for GG, Sever. Oh, and welcome in. How are you doing? Thanks for 100 bits as well. Appreciate it. Mr. Spock says, put it in the mailbox so it'll be chain mail. Funny. Thanks for giving Severed the shout out. I'm assuming Mr. Spock or Jimmy did that. Thanks again for the 100 bits. So I'm going to say no here. Ham was ashamed. Thank you for your dedication to duty. You must accept these medallions. You are now members of the Special Solamnic Order of the Champions of Kryn. You will be honored in a song and legend forever. Maya is helped forward. She smiles. I want to thank you personally for your heroism. You have honored the memory of Sir Carl. You are truly heroes. In the distance beyond the cheering crowd is a single glowering figure. A whisper comes on the wind. I am impressed, but do not think that this will help against me. Lord Soth turns and leaves. The knights fly you back to the outpost. Okay. So, Saztam's dead. But we still have a reincarnation here. I thought... Yeah, he's the Ogre Mage. I'd rather bring him back. We're going to have to use Resurrection at the temple. Temple. I've probably got so much stuff to sell here. It's probably ridiculous. Let's find out. Fog Cloud. Extra healing. Ooh, Wanda Lightning Bolts. That's awesome. We can actually use that. Anybody can use this compared to just the Wanda Lightning. We are not selling that. So here's this chain. I can't tell you anything about the one chain. Okay, let me find out what this is. Let me go to the inn. Save. I'm going to sell it right now, but I'm going to find out what that's supposed to be. Offline. I've got so much to sell. Let me speed up the game speed here. There's the Footman's Dragonlance. We're selling it. We can't use it. The OD Oak really helped. He did. He did. He did some damage and he took some hits for us. Yeah, and I don't know what that is either. Check those offline. Okay. I haven't used my cleric slain arrows yet. This is all normal. Wand of Paralyzation, 2,500 experience, 12,000 gold. There you go. Can't use it. And we got extra bracers. Sell. All right. Here, Saztam. We can't raise you from the dead, but we can resurrect you. He's cured. Constitution 17. So he didn't lose any hit points because you don't get any bonus going from a 17 to 18 when you're a thief. Okay, is there anything else? Oh yeah, we got more. Oh, longsword +3. Nice. Jimmy says Dragonlance. DFortae says trash. Igloo says, oh, hey, Igloo, welcome in. How are you doing? You remember charisma was actually important because monsters can be made friends in first edition? Sundog says you can tell it's a knockoff Dragonlance if it only kills wyverns. Yeah. It's a Dollar General Dragonlance. It's a wyvern lance. Okay. Yep, I still got some more here. I'll go ahead and sell that. I can test it out in my other offline. Enlarge in duo dimension. Wow, that would have come in handy. Heroism potion, can't use it. Okay, we're going to give Ham the longsword +3. I can find it. There we go. Okay, and Duncan, we've checked out all your items. Okay, we're good. And it looks like Tim's due a level up. Oh wow, he was way behind. Level 12, all right. Now we can go to the end. Dumped the Odioke in a ditch. Hey DC, welcome in. How are you doing? Thank you, I appreciate it. Looking forward to some runs in this when you get some time. Nice. Do you know what party configuration you're going to do? Or is that still to be determined? Sever says it's only a Dragonlance if it comes from the dragon region of Solamnia. Otherwise, it's a sparkling mithril spear. Igloo says charisma is also important for Hirelings. I think I'm trying to remember. Yeah, charisma is good for your reaction bonus, essentially. Oh, thanks so much, Sever. Gifting a tier 1 sub to DC Bueller. Wow, I appreciate it. Awesome. 100 bits and a gift sub. Thank you. So generous. Someone already shouted out Sever, right? Yeah. Sever's been playing a lot of Baldur's Gate 3. I know he completed it and he's starting a new party, I think. Or a new character. He did, yeah, actually did start a new character already. Showed it on the Discord. DC says you also need the Hammer of Karos and Silver Arm. I forget specifics. I have forgotten the face of my Kryn father. Thanks, Mr. Spock. Appreciate it. You have no idea on the build yet? You want to get all the hardback copies of the books you're using? Oh, cool. Nice. Wow, I'm shocked that we succeeded. There's no way we would have succeeded though without the reincarnation spell on that scroll that we reincarnated like 6 times out in the field. Without that, 0 chance. So, Thieves, once you get them to level 10, if you can find those good scrolls like that, it's amazing. And the cool thing is reincarnation, there's reincarnate and there's reincarnation. One is a magic user spell, which we can use as Thieves. The other is Druid, which we cannot use. But the magic user one's really cool because you can become an ogre magi like that. And then the Druid one, you can become all kinds of different things, like even bears, badgers, wolverines. Lots of really cool animal things you can become. But of course we don't have that, so. Okay, so we need to transfer the characters. I didn't update the code for secret though, dang it. I need to do that. Okay, you're gonna have to bear with me a moment here. Baldur's Gate 3 with a Final Fantasy X character, Mr. Spock says. Really? Did he name it after a Final Fantasy X character? DC says scam? What's the scam? Okay, building it now. Duncan says DFortae didn't update his cheat codes for secret. Okay, here we go. Hopefully OBS will show it here. Okay, good. This spec says, nice. I have to play that one. I have played a Final Fantasy game since 9. You haven't? Add character from Champions. There we go. They just went from one universe, one dimension to the next. Oh, what the heck? What's going on here? Whoa. My browser's actually locking up from this. Wait a minute. DC says I was teasing you about the scam for you beating the game. Oh, okay. Yeah, I am surprised though I beat it, but it was due to those scrolls and the wands. DC lost his imaginary channel points in predicting for you losing. Oh, Sever just gifted 5 subs. What the heck? Thank you so much. The Ruman DVD, Alex F5, Amenophis 1, Sundog 005, and the Super Mr. Popo. Thank you so much, Severed. What? Another 5 subs? What the? Thank you so much. Also, Cloud Cuck Koolander. These names. If I mess them up, apologies. Ramming Speed, Zorgazil, Power Whiz, and Wyatt. So juicy. Thank you so much, Severed. Wow, that's amazing. With Gary Gygax watching from the scrolls. He looks out from his scrolls as Sundog shows. Thank you so much. Gosh, so generous, Severed. And here we go. We reached Treasure Train level 4. Wait. DC just gifted out 5 subs too? Hold on. I'm so confused. Hamada gifted out 5 subs? What the? I'm having to scroll here because it's like all screwed up. Twitch isn't telling me what what's happened here. Okay, hang on. Okay, so that second batch I just read was Hom Addict. And then DC just give thank you so much, Hom Addict. And DC just gave out 5. Thank you so much, DC. So Manu Cheese 01, Nobody Interesting, Sin Lao, Waldo Jeffers Head, and Draconic Dude all got gift subs. And Jimmy just just gave 100 bits, getting on the train scam. Thank you so much. You guys, way too kind. It is nuts, Mr. Spock. Okay, what the heck? So it looks like there's a whole bunch of emoticons here. Unlockable. I'm such a Twitch noob. I don't know what this means. Do I have to do something here? I'm not sure what or if I have to do something on that. Yeah, thank you so much, guys. So kind of you. Happy to join the train, Hom says. And DC says, y'all welks. Hom says, all good people here, but you already know that, DFortae. Heck yeah. Poor Gary Gygax faces. All right, guys. Sorry for people watching this on YouTube, but that takes priority for sure to thank everybody being so kind. Power Whiz. Oh, you got a Power Whiz icon? Is that what that is? Huh. Looks like a Cheers icon. Okay. So, we're in the 5th game. The Thieves have survived. Secret Silver Blades Remaster. Here we go. We're level 12, basically. And we get scammed by Priam right off the bat. Okay. Yeah, that was funny. So much action was going on. My browser kind of locked up. It didn't know how to handle it. We scraped together some equipment. Hey, we'll take it. We have our own equipment, but we'll take it. It looks like I need to turn on item treasure experience. Oh, I must have economy cuts turned on. He just gave us plate mail. He's like, you don't need anything more than that. Multiple combat icons per space on. Okay. There we go. All of our settings are set. You may use my house as a base. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. We're quite a ways away from level 13. Thanks for giving Draconic Dude a shout out. Oh, here we go. Share. It looks like we got a choo-choo. What is that? Kitty Love. It's a little balloon going up with a kitty face. Ham and Jimmy, what is that? What did you get? A soccer ball? Late save. Oh, you're saving as the soccer ball's coming in. Interesting. Mr. Spock just asked what everyone is level. We're level 12. You got to remember, I have economy adjustments turned on through all the games. So we'd probably be higher level by now if I hadn't done that. Ah, thanks for the 30 bits there, Ham. The Gigantify of the late save. Yeah, now we can see it. So it looks like a seal or something blocking the soccer ball. And thanks again for all those gift subs. DC, Severb, and Ham, and Jimmy for the bits, and Severb for the bits. Duncan says, I see no one got any of the new hype emotes. How does that work? Is it something I'm supposed to do? It is easier to see. Igloo says economy. What's that? Mr. Spock says, how does the economy adjustments work? Scale down experience. Yeah, it scales down the amount of money you get. So basically it cuts the amount of experience probably in a third to a half. I'd say probably a third. So since money is experience a lot of times, you end up missing a lot of experience because of that. You don't get the new ones until you have all the old ones. Ah, okay, that's how that works. DC got 2 of them. Cool. All right. So I'm trying to think if we even need to do anything in this town. We can probably just head out. Just start exploring. I would kind of like to try to find the amulet right away. I have a vague idea of which way to go. I'm going to try to do it. It's probably not going to work, but I'm going to try. Minotaur. Oh, yeah. You can see they're smaller now. And some Odeokes. Let's do this. I'm going to save my wands here. The Odeoke squeezing in there. What do I want you to do, Tim? Let's do a Sonic Blast. Oh, nice. The Odio went berserk. Kill the Minotaur. Backstab. Odio's confused. Mr. Spock says, check out my new emoji maker 5000 burn. The Jim Varney Ernest picture. Okay, we're gonna go right here. I know this is the general way, but we'll see if we can find it via memory. Let's go right first. Okay, good. Passage looks unstable. Rocks are falling on us. Allow them to flee. No. I need to get you a wand, Mr. Spock. Yeah, let's go ahead and use your wand. There's 3 on that square. Zodiacs are small. Charm person, darkness, sleep. Not gonna help us. Let's just go after him. Nice. Okay. Han took a pretty good beating there. Better get him some health back. And this wand of lightning, let's give to Mr. Spock. Mr. Spock says the ogres have man boobs. Yeah, they do. Let's do one more. Okay. Bring up protection +1. Why do I have that? When we have a +2. Okay. Red shape flies by. Dead end. Pretty sure I went the wrong way. That's okay. We will find our way out at least. Map. Who needs maps, right? Escorted back? No. Ooh, griffins. Tom says, at least I'm glad we made it to the new game and we did not have to leave someone behind or throw them in ditches. That's right. Mr. Spock says, did you ever see anything in your Gary reading that talks about orc color? I see either green or basically pigskin color. I never knew if there was an explanation. Yeah, I think in first edition, I think the orcs are described in the monster manual. I can't tell you for sure though, Mr. Spock. I don't want to misquote, but I thought I read in there about their color. I know SSI didn't do color properly on a lot of things, so it wouldn't surprise me if the orcs were wrong, but I mean, I would assume that since pigs are generally pinkish and people are pinkish, that they'd probably be pinkish. But I don't know that for sure. What do I want to do here? I think I'm just going to blast them. Oh, there's a hill giant down here too. Look at that. Okay. Low intelligence is not good, Griffins. You can take a look. DC says, random question, is the 1987 TSR Dragonlance Adventures book one of the ones you use regarding rule set and guidance? Yes, for Dragonlance for sure. It's about the only one. Because it's one of the few that doesn't have a specific version set on it. Like, you know, most will say like second edition, third edition. And it was the first one, so it's most likely to be closer to first. I know it really isn't first though. I know it wasn't approved by Gary Gygax. There's no seal approval. And the reason why I know it isn't technically first is because they have attribute checks in there, which that didn't start happening until second edition, where you like roll 3d6 and check like a charisma check or a dexterity check type deal. So I had to kind of do the best I could to make it fit in with first edition type stuff. So it's a little bit weird and awkward, but that's the best source I had. Ominous moaning. Yeah, firstish. DC says, what do you think about the 18th level maximum for Kryn that talks about? You mean like on the knights and everything? Where they have a limit? See, because there are like renegade type classes and just straight type classes that don't seem to have that limit, that just fall into the first edition rules. They did a really weird job. I feel like all the Dragonlance stuff is kind of half-baked. Mainly because Gary Gygax wasn't the creator and he didn't approve it. I think if he would have approved it, would have things would have been a little different than what it ended up being. So it's some of it's fine, and then others it's like, I wish they wouldn't have done it that way. But specifically on the 18th level thing, it really, honestly, it doesn't make much of a difference. There's a few things that going above level 18 would help with. That's assassination attempts. Any spell where it compares your level to the enemy. Magic resistance, it's a big deal against magic resistance for and against. And then, when I'm talking about magic resistance, any monster that has a percentage magic resistance, the value goes down based on your level once you get to level, if the attacker's like level 10 or higher, I don't remember what the exact level is, it eats into it 5%. So if you get high enough level, you can pretty much negate a target's magic resistance. So that's kind of a big deal. And then certain spells will do more damage, of course, like Fireball, Cone of Cold, and all that. And then saving throws for some classes will stop around level 22, 23 or so. So you'd get a little bit more advantage of that. But if you exclude all that stuff, it really doesn't help you much at all, because you're only going to get like 1 or 2 extra hit points per level. So level 18 as a cap, honestly, is pretty okay. But I still removed it all and made it where you can go to level 30. Except for the classes that have explicit limits on them, then I did limit it. Like the Assassin, the Druid, Monk, the Knights. I can't think of any others. I'm not sure about the Barbarian. It's been a while since I looked at the Barbarian. Oh, Bard. Bard does have a level limit. But theirs is really high. It's in the 20s. Yeah, and I didn't really, like, based on the race, I didn't totally drop the level limit. For the non-humans, what I did was I gave them a penalty. So it'll take them much, much longer, because I do think they need some kind of penalty because of the advantages they have. They do have quite a bit of advantage over humans. Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but gnomes, halflings, and dwarves get bonuses against spell saving throws especially if you have high con. Once you get like 18, 19 con, you'll get like a +5 saving throw against spells. That's a 25% chance to save against any spell. That is huge, especially later in the game. So they do have some gigantic advantages like that. And been able to, like, since I implemented the tile stacking where you can fit more units into a 10-foot area, which is the way it should be. Now the smaller races like that get an even bigger advantage where they can sneak in and attack things and consolidate and give you options to move around more. So they do have some big advantages, but I think it's fair to have their penalty apply right when Gary Gygax was going to cap it. I think his caps are in a good spot, but just start the penalty there where you'll need twice as much experience to get to the higher levels. DC says, I usually agree with it, but there's an in-game world reason for Kryn level limits. The gods basically PCs above that level to other dimensions. Yeah. Yeah, there is definitely a story situation, like DC's saying for Kryn. And honestly, it's kind of up to the player. If as a player you want to not level up, you think you want to meet story, just don't train them. Just leave them. If you're a fanatic about making sure you fit with the story, just once you get to level 18, quit leveling them up. I think it's usually better to give a player a choice. Like Iron Man. I'm choosing to Iron Man. I don't want to force it on people. Mr. Spock says that would be hilarious about the transportation or teleportation to another dimension. You train to level 19 and you just disappear from the party. Yeah, that would be funny. You're in the middle of a battle and it goes teleported to a new dimension. Okay, Captain of the Black Circle Guards intercepts you. Hey, you're not allowed in here. What do you do? Attack. Okay, what are we facing? Black Circle Warlocks, Troopers, Veterans, Necromancer. Well, we don't want them casting, do we? Let's start over here. Let's use a ranged weapon. They're kind of in an awkward spot right now. We got one more down there we need to hit. Okay, we'll just go after him with a weapon. PC says, all very well said, good sir. Now back to work for you. Ah, okay, good. Not good that you're working, but good that my answer was what you were looking for. Just don't work yourself to death, DC. I'm going to use the Wand of Illumination here. We're going to do dancing lights, I think. That'll give them one more enemy to target. Still got this light crossbow +5. Thaco of 1. Oh, that's insane. Uh-oh, begins casting. We don't want that. I'm actually going to hurl this dagger at him. He lost his spell. Mr. Spock says, may your work go smooth. DC says, too late. I've been doing 10 to 12-hour days and weekends since mid-August. I don't know how to have fun anymore. Ah, that sucks, DC. That sucks. Necessary evil, though, I'm assuming, huh? Necromancer's blinking. We got to remember to pick up the dagger for Duncan. He threw a vial at the image. Nice. Good distraction. He surrendered. Something they have is magical. Probably these darts and daggers. Okay, dagger +1. Yeah, I guess we'll just pick all this up. Let's see. Mr. Spock's the strongest. There's bracers. That's going to be probably the majority. The door is guarded. They attack. Necromancer begins casting. Backstabbed him to death. Yeah, I just don't know what's magical. There's scale mail. We don't have detect magic. Allow them to flee. That's a boring fight. An officer of the guard stands in the middle of the room. They're here. Take me now, and disappears. It's his bedroom. Open the wardrobe. Find nothing but some old rank clothing. Now, are they saying old rank is in smelly, or old rank is in it has rank medals on it? Mess hall. Kitchen. Pantry. All right, here's the hidden door. Shrieking alarm goes off. Ah, look who it is. It's the clerk from Flan. I'm not going to take much more of this, she says as she runs through the door to the south. Sasha. Mage appears before you. Go back, he cries. Go back from whence you came. This affair does not concern you. The mage disappears. See a mage make the final passes of a spell. He yells in triumph as a gigantic sphere of flame rolls slowly toward the party. Magic user gets away. See the clerk. Now just wait 1 minute, she cries. I just work here. I do my job and that's it. So stop waving those silly weapons at me. Let's threaten her. Oh, big shots, are you? She sneers. What are you going to do? Attack an unarmed woman? Very heroic. Flan had a better class of heroes, I'll tell you that. That's so funny. It doesn't recognize that we were there. I should put something in there so that she recognizes. Pool of Radiance. She's giving you a map. Yeah. Mr. Spock says, I recognize that lady from the town hall and Pool of Radiance. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I upgraded her graphic there in Pool of Radiance. The mouth in the wall opposite screams, go back. Do not dare to enter the inner sanctum. We will allow you to flee. Continue. The mouth screams, then die. Okay, what are we dealing with? Necromancers that are casting and a wizard. Okay. I need to abort their spells. We do have a wand. All right, we got one more we need to hit. It's range of 6. He has the wand of lightning bolts. Time to put it to use. Yeah, we're all thieves. Let's try to charm one of these. Use our Ogre Magi Charm. Unaffected. Destroyed his plate mail. Nice. That's what happens when you have 19 or 20 strength. Can't cast on cooldown. Absorbs the damage. That one has stone skin. Need to go hit it. These were just skill monkeys for a long time, at least in 3rd edition. Yeah, I have finally made them playable. Oh, he's carrying too much weight. Wow, that's a lot of experience in items. All these bracers. Okay, let's see here. 1800 strength. I think he's not picking things up. Yeah. It's because they're considered monsters. Let me make a note of this. Wish I knew if these were magical. Hugo says anybody should be able to learn to pick a lock, in my opinion. We better get Ham healed up here. Six hit points. Not gonna cut it. Okay. This is a closet. Mage's practice room. The Dwemer of magic is heavy in the air. Soldiers and mages await your approach. Attack. Alright, wizards, necromancers. Oh, there's a hidden one right there. He's invisible. Ah! I did not mean to do that. Begins casting. You do have a wand. That was a good ice storm. 26 damage. 30 is the max. I do not have that on. Because we reincarnated, I didn't really equip it. Dusty Rose gives us armor class boost. I did it again. The invisible guy. I keep hitting enter too quickly. Keep hitting my own guy. Accidentally. It really is on accident. You can see him appearing. It's Mystic. He's got the ring of invisibility. He's appearing and disappearing based on who can see him. And my guy to the left, I keep moving him and just hitting enter right away. Too fast. And it says, do you want to attack? And I'm like, yeah, attack him. No penetration, but we can now backstab. See? Attack ally. No. Move to square, yes. Now at least we have a number on there where we can see him. No penetration. We're fighting enemies that have better armor now. Swords don't work that great against them. Especially daggers. Daggers are really bad. Wow, that's a lot of experience. This is where it gets ridiculous in Secret of Silver Blades. Because of all the bracers. We'll be at a level up in no time. I need to sell it all, of course, before I get the experience out of it, because I have item treasure experience turned on. Brace yourselves. Put on your bracers. All right, guys. I think this is a good place to stop for night. So glad we survived Champions of Krynn to take on Secret of the Silver Blades. So thanks again for all the gift subs and bits given. Really appreciate it, guys. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you next time.